Hey y'all, welcome to the Clock Tower. I'm Colton here with Brandon, playtesting the Data Live Choice Pants deck I profiled on the channel a couple of days ago. Link to that in the description. Playing up against the 8 standby deck that Brandon profiled a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, should be pretty good. Gonna discard 4. Not too bad. Okay.
And yes, you can see my hand this time because my technology is good enough to allow me to record. Hopefully, if everything goes well, then you'll be seeing my hand. If not, you'll be seeing Brandon's hand.
Hmm. Um,
So for those of you that do not know, while Brandon is going through his turn, this deck runs the choice combo at level 1. On attack, top check. If it's a character or event, add it to hand and then do it again. And then for its top end, it runs a pay 3, pitch 2 to put 3 cards from waiting room on top of your opponent's deck and then burn 5.
what's that? Yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, save a hand, whatever. Swinging for 3, and it sits at 2/5.
3's good.
Man. So we have essentially a very offensive deck versus a very defensive deck with a lot of the same tools and pieces.
On play, reveal top card. It is character, it goes to hand. I can pitch one. And then I'll pitch the character to draw 1. On play, reveal. It is a character. So this gains +1.
Mm-hmm.
We'll side here for 1, 2, 3.
Cancel on 1.
Swing here for 3.
Yep.
And for 3 again.
Yep. Sentinel Vineyard. Stand. Draw. Let's go with clock. Draw 2. Slide this up. It's back down to a 1/5. That there. Play this to the back row. Move that one up. Slide that one back. We'll play this one. And then we will stand by. Stand by over this one for 2-2. And we will swing. We will start here for 1.
Cancel on 1.
Swing here for 1. And then swing here, giving power to itself for 2.
2's good.
I will grant power to the middle.
Okay. Drop salvage for this.
Mm-hmm.
Rest this and play this. How big is everything?
9 in the middle, and then base powers on the others.
Okay. We'll combo. On attack, reveal. Nothing happens. So I'll swing for 1, 2, 3 in the gate. I'll bring the choice to hand.
Mm-hmm.
Swing here. Top check. It's a character. Add to hand. Character. Add to hand. Swing for 3 and another gate. And another gate.
Cancel on 1.
I'll bring the gate into my hand. I'll crash here for 2.
Cancel on 2. And then top check. I'm going to leave it on top. So first waiting room, stand all, draw 1. Clock 1, 2. Slide you up. Lay you down. Let's brainstorm. Send all those there. Throw you there, and let's put you there. So I'll enter into attack phase.
Mm-hmm.
I'll swing here first for 2.
2's good.
Actually front attacking, but sure, we'll do that.
Fair enough.
For 2.
2's good.
On reverse. Top check. Based off of that, we'll do this. And then swing here for 1.
1's good.
Power to here.
Draw. No clock. On play. Drop salvage.
Mm-hmm.
Rest this. Play the Cheeto. Add the combo to hand. Swing here. Top check.
Mm-hmm.
Head to hand. Top check, head to hand.
And then the swing for 2. Blue.
Swing here. Top check. It's a climax, which means I do not plus. However, I do trigger it. I will add the 1/1 from waiting room to hand.
Okay. Cancel on 2. Send all there. Top check the remaining 2. Cool.
And then, actually, you know what? Yeah. Swing. Crashing. Dang it. For 2.
Yep. Refresh. Refresh point.
I'll add the 2/1 to hand.
Top check. Bottom deck.
And then I will pay 3 to encore this.
Fair enough.
Turn.
Stand all. Draw 1. No clock here. We're gonna brainstorm. And hit 3.
For what it's worth, Weiss Fight has this little glitch going on where sometimes the chats from different games will bleed into one another. So that's what that is.
I'll go with those 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we will slide you over put you down. And we will go from there. We'll front here. Nothing to stand by. For 2.
2's good.
Front here.
Mm-hmm.
For 3.
Cancel on 2.
Yep. On reverse, top check. And we will front here for 2.
2's good. Draw.
Mm-hmm. Power from that one there.
Clock draw 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's the early play killer. Gains 6,000 power when facing a level 3.
Okay.
I'll play the back row as well.
Just going over powers really quick. I'm 2K here,
Yep.
7-5 here, and a level 2 10-5.
All right, we'll swing here, and we will pay 1 to twin drive. Swing for 2.
Cancel on 1.
Crash here for 1.
Yep. 1 sticks. I'll top check 1. I will put it on top.
And then for 2 negate.
Cancel again.
Okay, when
Top check.
when this dies, I can pitch one, loop it up to 4, add a level 1 or higher. Okay, turn.
That goes to waiting room. Stand. Draw. Okay. What should we do here? We are going to play this one down. And we're going to tap to brainstorm. And we're going to pay one out here. Send that away room. And choose one character from there to add to hand. We'll add that one. Play. Top check, it's a character. Add discard. And let's discard a character to draw one. Switch that over. Yeah, it should be fine. We will then play the climax. Bounce this to hand.
Yep.
Giving that one cross turn power.
Okay.
And then down here, giving that power. And then we're going to we'll swing here.
Okay.
For 2.
Cancel on 2.
Swing here. For 3.
3's good.
And then we'll side here for 0.
Okay.
Power here.
Okay. Okay, so draw. No clock. On play. That heals. How big is everybody?
3-5, 9-5, 12.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play the Shido and level this down.
Okay. Oh, good work. I don't have a level 1 in there, so I have to go with 0. Let's go with that one.
Oh, and I rest that to use that. Sorry, I forgot to actually do the resting part.
Yep, no, you're good.
Gonna rest this to give this 2,500.
Yep.
So this is gonna be 15.5. It's gonna be 16.5 with the gate. So here we go. Moment of truth. Swing here for 3 and a gate. Not going to bother.
Refer. Cancel on 3. Refresh point.
Swing here for 3.
Cancel on 3.
And then swing here for 3.
Yep. Yellow.
And then let's go ahead and put the 1-1, 1-1, and 2-2 on top for the burn.
Sure. And then 2 more off the top.
Yep.
1.
Of course.
Well. Okay. I'll send those to waiting room. Stand all, draw 1. Okay. Let us clock 1, 2. Okay. Okay. How we do this is important. Play Shido, not My Little Shido, just Shido. Pay 1, send it to waiting room. 1, 2, stop at 2, because I needed the climax swapper. Pay 1, ditch, resolution to hand, and then pay 2, heal 1, pay 2, heal 1, and now the question. You're out of hand. 1 stock left. 2 cards left in deck. Play that one. Yeah. I think. Because knowing what's left in my deck. Okay. I'm going to front here, and when I do, I'm going to shuffle back 3.
Okay, which ones?
Let's do... we're going to do this a couple times. We're just going to do level 3s and then work your way down.
Okay. Okay.
I'll shuffle it in, and then the swing for 3. Standby.
3's good.
I think I'm good for no standby there. Swing here, shuffle back 3.
Use the level 3s again.
Yep.
I don't have any more 3s.
Then a 2/2.
Okay.
And then swing for 3.
Cancel on 3.
Okay. The climax is out. So I just... Yeah, shuffle back 3 again. The 2 level 3s, and then the 2/2. The icy tail. That's the last one.
Okay. And then the swing for 3, you said?
It's for 3.
Yep. Draw, no clock. Yeah, that's game.
Yeah. Yep. Seeing that burn 5 in action is a terrifying thing to watch happen.
I do like it. I mean, I have a soft spot for anything that's explosive and can do high amounts of damage, even if it's high risk, high reward. And I think that really, encapsulates what this deck does, right? It's if that burn 5 works, then it's great.
Mm-hmm.
And that alone is going to win a lot of games. If it doesn't work, then it can be hard to recover just because of lack of resources. So it does, though, have, because you only have to hit 2 clean, and you have some options for when you use it. You know, it's gonna hit really often. So I like it. And if I didn't have to encore just to dig out climaxes, I would have been able to probably. I probably wouldn't have put it down in 2 lanes. I probably would have tried to dig for an icy tail
Fair enough.
instead of using the back row, because I didn't need the back row to get a reverse. So if I hadn't gone for the back row, I would have had the stock to probably dig around for an icy tail. So, again, if I don't have to encore to save my compression.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But I think this demonstrated like the strengths and the weaknesses of the deck. Like the level 1 combo, it's so easy to loop in this because you're running gates and swappers, so it's really easy to get the combo together twice, like I did. Lots of cards in hand. Usually, like cards in hand is not going to be the problem as you come into the end game. Once you use all of your cards, then all bets are off. But it's not hard to have the cards necessary going into the end game to do stuff. Doesn't really have a level 2. Like that's probably its biggest weakness. Like the level 3 killers and the early play bomb don't really work super well in this matchup, just because by the time it's actually facing something, it's usually at the level it's supposed to be at, or you're swinging into a field full of 2/2s. So those profiles not as useful in this matchup. But the burn 5 is the burn 5, and I swung into what? Because you refreshed 6 out of 21, and you had canceled once, so you were what, 5 out of 15?
Yeah.
So you're 5 out of 15, 5 out of 16. Getting 2 clean off the top of that's, odds are pretty good on that. I feel like my odds are good, so.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. And like realistically, it also highlights this one here because you were able to tap that for power. Because I had the counter in hand.
Yeah.
And like between the 2 power pieces in the back row, there was no way I was going to be able to get over that.
Yeah. Yeah, between those 2 and the climax itself, you can get it to 16-5, and there is going to be one lane that will give you a reverse at 16-5. And if there's no lane where you can get a reverse at all, then you spring for the Icy Tail instead. There's enough fixing in this so that you can usually go get your Icy Tail. So I really like the top end of this. Again, it's not going to be consistent, right? Like that's just the nature of cashing in all your chips to stick a burn 5. That's just what it is. If you want something more consistent, run a different top end. But if you want something that's explosive and can win games, this'll do it. So, but yeah, I like it. It works. And if you have the Data Life stuff and you've built 8 standby and you don't know what to do with the hundreds of other cards that you have in your playset, maybe do this. It's pretty fun. And it works. So we'll be back on Tuesday with an actual clock talk for the first time in a long time. Again, sorry about my tech problems, but we'll have an actual show for you on Tuesday, and then on Thursday we start 5 cards, 5 minutes for Magia Record. Brandon, you have a deck coming up in a couple of weeks. Do you want to talk about what you're building, or do you want to hold off on that for a minute?
I'm building a Magia Record deck because we're finally getting the last set, so I'm putting mine out there now. If you've been looking at Magia Record stuff, stuff that's out there, the deck I'm running is very similar to some of the stuff that's out there. And I'll kind of explain why a little bit too in that video. That's coming out, 2 weeks you said? About 2 weeks?
Yep. 2 Tuesdays for when this drops. And then in 2 weeks we'll have gameplay for that right here. So, that's it for us. Thank you for joining us. If you like this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out the deck text for both of these decks in the description. And until next time, have a good one.
See you then.